Hello, darlings. Today, I want to take you somewhere truly special, a place that has captured my imagination long before I ever set foot there. Have you ever felt drawn to a place you've never seen, as if the wind itself whispers your name, inviting you to discover its secrets? For me, that pull leads to Slovakia, a land of soaring peaks, deep forests, and stories etched into the landscape. It's a country where every horizon seems to promise a new adventure, and every shadow hints at ancient legends waiting to be uncovered. The high Tatras rise like ancient guardians, their jagged silhouettes promising adventure and peace in equal measure. These mountains have watched over generations, their presence both comforting and awe-inspiring, especially as the first light of dawn paints them gold. Here, fairy tales aren't just stories. They're part of the scenery, reflected in crystal streams and misty valleys. The forests seem alive with possibility, and every path feels like the beginning of a new legend. Imagine waking to birdsong and the scent of pine, far from city noise. This is daily life in the Slovakian mountains, where mornings are gentle and the world feels untouched, as if time itself slows down to let you breathe. Slovakia doesn't shout for attention. It rewards those who listen with warmth and astonishing sights. The peace here is profound, and the beauty is revealed slowly, like a secret shared only with those who truly look. Every turn reveals a new vista, rolling hills, quaint villages, and a patchwork of green and gold. Life here moves at its own pace, and every village tells a story through its traditions, its people, and its timeless charm. Let's leave the bustle behind and journey into a world where history and nature dance together. Step onto winding trails that lead deep into the wilderness, where every footstep connects you to centuries of stories. We'll travel winding passes, discover castles that touch the sky, and meet the people who call this place home. Their warmth and hospitality are as enduring as the mountains themselves, and their stories add color to every stone and stream. This isn't just a story about a place. It's an invitation to dream, to explore, and to find your own adventure in the heart of Slovakia. Whether you seek solitude or connection, you'll find it here among the peaks and valleys. The mountains are calling. Let's answer together and see what wonders await us in this magical land. Every journey needs a centerpiece, a place that draws you in and sets the tone for everything that follows. For us, that place was Spis Castle, Spis Castle. Rising from a limestone hill like a crown, its ancient stones glowing in the early morning light. Even from a distance, it promises adventure and discovery, a beacon for travelers and dreamers alike. One of Europe's largest castle complexes, it dominates the landscape, a testament to centuries of ambition, power, and history. Its sprawling walls and towers tell stories of kings, knights, and the people who once called this fortress home. The sheer scale of the castle is breathtaking, making it impossible to ignore. Long before you arrive, its silhouette teases you from afar, playing hide-and-seek as you wind through the rolling countryside. The castle appears and disappears behind hills and groves, each glimpse sparking curiosity and excitement, urging you onward. Each fleeting view builds anticipation, making the final approach feel almost like a pilgrimage. With every step and every turn, the castle grows larger, more imposing, and more mysterious, as if it's revealing its secrets only to those who truly seek them. Spis Castle doesn't just sit in the landscape, it commands it, drawing you toward its ancient walls with an irresistible pull. Its presence is both protective and awe-inspiring, a silent guardian watching over the valleys below. Its scale and dramatic setting are utterly compelling. Bold, exposed, and built to be seen from miles around, the castle stands defiant against the elements, a monument to human ingenuity and determination. The surrounding fields and villages only highlight its grandeur, as if the land itself was shaped to showcase this remarkable fortress. The patchwork of farmland and the quiet villages below seem to pay homage to the castle's enduring legacy. You can almost hear echoes of history, clashing swords, sentries' calls, the bustle of a medieval court. The air feels thick with stories, and every stone seems to whisper tales of glory, struggle, and survival. This castle became the heart of our journey, a symbol of Slovakia's resilience, spirit, and enduring pride. Standing before it, you can't help but feel connected to the generations who built, defended, and cherished this place. The road to Spis Castle is more than just a route. It's a journey into the very soul of Slovakia, where past and present meet on a windswept hilltop, inviting you to become part of its story. The road to Spis is a winding narrative through the heart of Slovakia. We passed through villages where time seems to pause, wooden houses, flower boxes, and warm smiles from locals. The landscape shifts from ancient forests, sunlight dappling the ground, to wildflower meadows and crystal rivers. We stopped by streams, dipped our toes in icy water, and met shepherds guiding their flocks, moments of connection beyond language. These small encounters are the true treasures of travel. This journey was about immersion, appreciating the road as much as the destination. The drive through mountains and valleys prepared us for the grandeur ahead. It let us feel the rhythm of life that's pulsed here for centuries. A slow, beautiful preamble to the main event. Arriving at Spis Castle is humbling. The stone walls soar skyward, and the final ascent is on foot. The sheer scale of the fortress is overwhelming, its ancient stones weathered by centuries of wind and sun. As you approach, the castle seems to grow even larger, its silhouette dominating the horizon and promising stories of battles, kings, and legends. With each step, the countryside unfolds, patchwork fields, tiny villages, and the distant Tatras. The landscape is a living tapestry, stitched together by winding roads and rivers, dotted with red-roofed homes and church spires. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of grass and wildflowers, and every glance offers a new perspective on the land below. The path buzzes with fellow travelers, families, couples, history buffs, all drawn by wonder. Laughter and conversation echo off the stones, blending with the calls of birds overhead. There's a sense of shared excitement, as if everyone is about to step into a storybook. At the main gate, you cross into the past. The air inside feels thick with history. The heavy wooden doors and iron hinges creak as you pass, and you can almost hear the footsteps of knights and nobles who once walked these same stones. The vast courtyard is surrounded by ramparts, ruined chapels, and palaces, a city of stone with stories in every corner. Crumbling walls hint at lost grandeur, while the echoes of ancient ceremonies seem to linger in the air. Each building, each archway, invites you to imagine life centuries ago. The first instinct is to climb, so we headed for the Romanesque tower. The urge to see the world from above is irresistible, and the promise of a panoramic view pulls you onward. The spiral staircase is narrow, but the view from the top is breathtaking. Each step is worn smooth by countless feet, and the climb feels like a journey through time itself. From here, the Spis region unfolds like a living map. Hills and valleys stretch to the horizon, and the castle's commanding position becomes clear. It was built to watch over everything. For a moment, you feel both small and privileged, standing where history was made. The wind tugs at your clothes, and you realize you're part of a long line of visitors, each awed by this view. Hours slip by as you wander, letting your imagination fill in the gaps. Every corridor and crumbling wall invites you to picture feasts, sieges, and celebrations that once filled these grounds. Every stone, every view, is a reminder of the centuries that shaped this place. The textures beneath your fingertips connect you to generations past, and the silence is filled with echoes of forgotten voices. Spis Castle is awe in stone, a monument to endurance, imagination, and the enduring spirit of Slovakia. Spis Castle is a library of history, its walls holding tales from the 12th century onward. Once a modest tower, it grew into a fortress for kings and nobles, witnessing royal dramas and sieges. The on-site museum brings this history to life: medieval weapons, period furniture, and even a chilling torture chamber. A fire in 1780 left the castle in ruins, but restoration efforts in the 20th century saved it from oblivion. Exploring the castle is like peeling back layers of time. Romanesque keeps, Gothic palaces, Renaissance touches. Each section reveals a new era, a new story. The castle's preservation is a testament to Slovakia's respect for its heritage. Every stone has a story, if you pause to listen. Spis is a living textbook of history. No journey to Slovakia is complete without tasting its culture and traditions. We dined in a kaliba, sampling brinzov haluski, potato dumplings with creamy sheep's cheese and crispy bacon. Folk traditions thrive here: intricate embroidery, wood carving, and the haunting sound of the fujara flute. Hospitality is at the heart of Slovak life. Everywhere we were met with warmth and generosity. In a village cafe, we tried slivovika, a fiery plum brandy, offered with genuine kindness. These personal connections transform a trip into something meaningful. Traditions here are alive, in markets, family gatherings, and respect for nature. The connection to land, family, and community is the bedrock of Slovakian culture. Experiencing it firsthand was a highlight of our journey. Slovakia's soul is found in its people. Standing atop Spis Castle, wind in my hair, I felt awe and connection to generations before me. Travel shifts your perspective, pulling you from routine into a world of wonder and discovery. Spis is a symbol of endurance, built, expanded, burned, and lovingly restored. Every crumbling wall and panoramic view is a gift, a memory that becomes part of who you are. These are the moments we travel for, not just photos, but feelings that enrich our souls. This journey was more than a trip. It was an emotional pilgrimage. It's a reminder to seek beauty, embrace adventure, and stay curious. As the sun set over the castle, I felt immense gratitude for the journey, for Slovakia, and for the privilege of exploring this world. The spirit of Spis lingers long after you leave. Let it inspire your own adventures. My story of Spis Castle is just one among countless Slovakian tales waiting to be lived. I hope I've sparked your curiosity. Slovakia is accessible, affordable, and filled with genuine warmth. Imagine hiking the high Tatras, wandering medieval towns, or seeing Spis Castle rise against the sky. This doesn't have to be a daydream. It can be your reality. Whether you crave adventure or quiet, Slovakia welcomes you. Explore at your own pace, hike, tour castles, or simply relax by a mountain lake. Plan your journey, let your imagination run wild, and follow the call of the mountains. Your Slovakian adventure is waiting, ready to create memories that last a lifetime. Connect with nature, discover history, and find magic in the heart of Europe. Be brave, take the first step. You won't regret it. The story is yours to write. Sharing this journey through Slovakia and Spis Castle has been a joy. Creating these grand tours is my passion, but it takes a dedicated team and your support to make it possible. Our independence lets us tell authentic stories, but we rely on our wonderful community. If you enjoyed this adventure, follow us, share our stories, and let us know your thoughts. For those able, we have a membership page to support future projects. Your encouragement keeps us exploring and sharing the world's beauty. Thank you for joining me on this Alpine adventure. Let's see where the road takes us next. Happy travels, darlings!